First of all, thanks for being part of this video. In this video, we are going to see 10 mixed arithmetic questions, and it is one of the video from this playlist. Okay, let's get started with the question number 1. Here, the first question says that a dealer sells a mouse for 1800, making a profit of 25%. So, at 1800 selling price, he made a profit of 25%, means at 125 he got so what we need to find is the cost price is 100%. Here 25 5 times, 25 4 times, 5 2 times, this will be 2 8 times, 2 4 times will be 8 8 18 times will be 144 and a 0. So this is the cost price of first mouse, and says that another mouse at a loss of 10%. So let's assume that the cost price is 100x and made a loss of 10%, means sells at 90%, 90. And in question it is said that on the whole he makes neither profit nor loss, means at what cost price he sells at the same price. Okay, so here we have cost price 1440 plus cost price 100x equals to selling price, which is 1800 plus 90x. So the difference between these two is 10x equals to difference between these two, which will be 0 6 and 3. So x value will be 36. Now the question asked is find the second most cost price, this one 100x, which is 3600 is our answer. So this is the answer for the first question. Option will be C for the first question. Next we are going to see question number 2. An article is bought at a certain price. The profit earned is 20 times the loss when it is sold for 1069 and 628 respectively. Find the cost price of the article. So it is said that the profit earned is 20 times the loss. So we know that the profit is nothing but selling price minus cost price. Loss is nothing but cost price minus selling price. So here the selling price is given. First one, profit, at profit the value of selling price is 1069 minus CP equals to 20 into CP minus another selling price is 628. So 2 8 times 16, 2 2 times 4 5, 2 6 times 12, 12560. This is 20 CP. Here we have minus CP 1069. So we have 21 CP equals to this and this will be sum. So 1069, which will be 9 12 6 3 13629. 21 6 times will be 126. So we left with 10 and 2. 4 times will be 84. Left with 189. So into 9 times will be 189. So we get a 649 is our answer. So option A is the answer for second question. Now we are going to see question number 3. A person makes the price of article 40% is higher than its cost price and allows 5% discount. Had the cost price been 20% higher and the discount is 15%, he would have sold it for 98 more. Okay, find the cost price of the article. So let's take 100 is the cost price and marked at 40% above. So this is cost price marked at 40% above means 140, and gives a discount of 5% means 5% on this one, which is 7. So minus 7, which will be selling price 133. And in second statement it is said that had the cost has been 20% higher. If it is 20% higher means 120. Now it is marked at 40%. What we have is 12 4 times 48 plus 48 means 168. Now the discount given is 15% discount. So 15% discount means selling price will be 85% of 168. This will be 17 5 times and 5 20 times. 17. This will be 17. 17 5, 5 17 times and 5 20 times. 2 10 times and 2 84 times. 17 4 times will be 68. 17 8 times will be 136. 136 plus 6 will be 142. 142 and divided by 10 means 0.8. Okay, so this is what we have got. This is another selling price, and in question it is said that he would have sold it for 98 more. So it is saying that the difference between these two selling prices is nothing but 98. So here the difference between these two is 9.8. 9.8 is nothing but 98. Now the question asked is find the cost price of the article, talking about 100, value of 100. 9.8 10 times, so 100 into 10 times will be 1000. So this is our answer. Answer will be option D. Next, fourth question. A man can row upstream at 12 kilometers per hour and downstream at 16 kilometers per hour. So upstream m minus s is given as 12 kilometers per hour. M plus s is given as 16 kilometers per hour. Now m value, which will be sum of these two divided by 2, 28 divided by 2, which will be 14. S value will be sum of these two is 16. This is 14 means 2. So we got m and s values. The question asked is find the difference between man's rate of rowing in still water means m, and the current rate of the current means s. Difference between these two, which will be 12. So answer will be 12. Option D is the answer for the fourth question. Now we are going to see question number 5. For fifth question, it is from simple interest. A sum triples itself in 16 years if it lent at a particular rate of interest R1. If it is quadruples itself in 20 years at another simple rate of interest R2, then find the ratio of R1 is to R2. So this is the question asked. Simple interest, and we see it triples itself and again quadruples itself. For this type of question, we have a formula which is R into T equals to n minus 1 into 100. So this is the equation we have. In question we have two R's, two rates are given, R1, T1, which is 16 years for first one. N minus 1 means it triple times. So 3 minus 1 into 100 is the first one equation. Second one equation is R2 into, it will be quadruple in 20 years. Quadruple means 4 times. 4 minus 1 into 100. So these are cancelled. For 4 times, 4 5 times. So we left with here 2. This will be 3. So 2 times. What we left is R1 divided by R2 equals to 5 divided by 6. 5 divided by 6. So the ratio we got is 5:6. So answer will be option C is the answer for fifth question. Now we are going to see question number 6. Women have been found 40% more efficient in a particular work than men. So women is 40% more efficient means 140 divided by 100 than men. So this will be 7 times and 5 times. So 5 women is nothing but 7 men is the equation we got. Next statement is if 5 women and 28 men can do a piece of work in 25 days. So 5 women and 28 men can complete a work in 25 days. Now the question asked is then how many days will 10 women and 11 men take to finish the work? Take to finish 5 times of the work. This is a total one time of work, and here it need to complete 5 times of work. So from this we can able to write here 7m plus 28m, which will be 35m into 25. This 5 comes here with 5 equals to 10m. Instead of 10w we can write as a 14 men. 14 plus 11, which will be 25 men into question mark. So men and men cancel, 25 and 25 cancel, 35 5 times, which will be 5 3 times 150 plus 25, which will be 175. This is our answer. So it takes 175 days to complete 5 times of the work by 10 women and plus 11 men. So answer is 175. Option C is the answer for 6th question. Now we are going to see question number 7. The area of the circle is 154 centimeter square. So area of the circle means 22 by 7 into r square, which is 154. 2 11 times 2 77 times 11 7 times. So r square value is 7 into 7, which is r value is 7. Now the question says that if the perimeter of a square is 12 centimeters more than the circumference of the circle, so perimeter of the square means 4a is equals to 12 more than the circumference. 2 into 22 by 7 into r, which is 7. 7 and 7 cancels, so this will be 44. 44 plus 12, which will be 56. 14 times will be 56. So side of a square is 14. Now the question asked is find the area of the square. Area of the square is a square, which is 14 square, means 196. 196 is our answer. Option E is the answer for this question. Let's see question number 8. A reduction of 10% in the price of sugar enables a person to buy 6.5 kg more sugar for 585 rupees. The original price of the sugar per kg is what? Here, due to 10% reduction, he can able to buy 6.5 kgs more. So this is 10% value. Let's take a 100% value. Totally he can buy 10 into 6.5 will be 65. So this is the present he can able to buy 65 at 100%, means 65 at 585 rupees at present. Initially he gets 6.5 kgs less than 65, which is 65 minus 6.5, which will be 58.5 kgs. This is for 585 rupees only initially. So the question asked is the original price per kg. So here for 1 kg it will be 585 divided by 58.5, which will be 10 times. So answer is 10 rupees. So option E is the answer for this question. Now we are going to see question number 9. In a college election, a candidate who got 25% of the total votes polled was defeated by his rival by 280 votes. Okay, there are two persons. One person lose and he got 25% of votes. So other one must be the 75% of votes. And defeated by 280 votes, means difference between these two, which is 25%, 50% of votes is 280. Now the question asked is, assuming that there were only two candidates, okay, and none of the votes were cancelled, the total number of votes polled was, so talking about what is 100% of votes. Here we got a 50% value is 280, means 100% value will be 280 into 2 times, which will be 560. So this is our answer. So answer will be option A. So option A is the answer for 9th question. Let's see question number 10. P and Q enters into a partnership. P contributed 16,000 and Q contributed 18,000. So P, Q, 16,000, 18,000. After at the end of 6 months, R joins with a capital of 18,000. After 6 months, okay. In what ratio should they divide their annual profit? Annual profit means he only spend only 6 months, but these two spends 12 months. 6 2 times and 2 times, triple zeros cancel, so we have 2 cancels and this is 9. Now what is the ratio we have is 16 is to 18 is to 9. This is nothing but the profit ratio. 16 is to 18 is to 9, and the question is asked is the profit ratio. So this is the answer. So option B is the answer for 10th question. So that's all for today. If you are new to my channel, please do like the session and don't forget to watch the remaining classes in the playlist. Thanks for watching.